Morning, everybody. This is your Wednesday wake up. For many of you, this is your last Wednesday wake up. Woohoo! And for some of you, this might be your first Wednesday wake up. Who knows? But I just want to go through a couple of things with you guys today. Number one, if you have questions, come and meet me at Google Meet. They start at 10 o'clock. All that information is posted, your times and whatnot, on Google Classroom in the stream. When you are doing quick checks and your assessments, for those of you that have been handing things in, I've been marking some things wrong. I'm just confused with some things. Make sure your responses are clear. Some of you like to give me these long, detailed answers, which if you want to, you can, but sometimes that just dilly-dallies around if you know the answer. So I just need something clear, precise, quick. That's all I need. So for instance, the Algebra 1 and the Algebra 2 groups, you had a quick check that were kind of similar. It was back in one of the first ones you did. It asked for Algebra 2, it said something like, when did you know you had imaginary solutions using the quadratic formula? All right. And for Algebra 1, it said, when did you know there was no solution using the quadratic formula? All right. Some people gave me these long answers, but most of you gave me a clear and precise answer, and it was like, oh, when there was a square root underneath a negative. That didn't take me that long to say. It won't take me that long to type. Most of your justifications do not need to be long. Sometimes the longer they are, the more I'm just feeling you're writing words to get me confused. And if I'm confused, it's not great. All right? It's supposed to be clear and concise. And I always say those answers in the videos. Okay? I've actually given some people some time slots. I'm like, hey, look at this in the video. I don't always do that, but I have done it. All right. Some of you may have noticed that I have started to correct your last assessments, but they're not in Infinite Campus. I'm just getting a head start on my correcting, but I will put those in tomorrow. I just have a system in place that I don't want to mess it up, because once you have something you're doing really well and then you try something new, especially at this stage in the game, I know I'm going to mess up. So just know that, like, there's a few of you in the Algebra 2 and the Algebra 2 pre-calc groups that have had your last two assessments and you know you got 10 out of 10, you should know you're done, okay? You don't need justification from me. You will get it, but you should know you're done. So whenever I'm putting late work in, I do put late work and quick checks in that are late. If I do that, if you submit something, I get an email. If you think that I forgot to put a grade in for you, will you please check Infinite Campus first before you email me? Because I've had a couple people email me and I'm like, what am I missing? Did I do something wrong? And they're like, oh, I didn't check. Check Infinite Campus if you've handed something in. And you need to at least give me 24 hours to get things in. I know sometimes I get them in right away, but if you give me something at 3:30, there's a chance it won't get graded until the next day. Particularly today. Today, if you get me something at 3:30, there's a chance it won't even be graded till about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. All right. Also, keep in mind that I do make comments when you have to make some corrections. I don't comment all the time when you're right, because I would be on my computer all day. So if you're giving me something late, just make sure it goes in Infinite Campus. You don't have to email me. Okay? Make sure your late work is in by about 3 o'clock. I'm online usually a little longer than that, but I know a lot of you guys started throwing things in there at 4. My phone is blowing up. And you know what? I didn't answer it because I was done for the day. Okay? So I'm done around 3:30 most days. All right. And then the last thing, if for some of you that are just joining us, I'm hoping you're watching this video, but if you're just joining us, there's some people that I know that I've gotten a ton of late work from. Awesome. But you get half credit for that. And mathematically, you will not get to passing if all you do is hand in your late work. You need to do the quick checks. Quick checks, you get 5 points if they're right, and you get feedback until they're right. I've given them back like 7 times to kids until they're right. And then what happens is that those same questions are on your assessment. So you should know what I want to know from you, right? But if you're just getting to me and all you're doing is giving me all this late work, know that you're only getting half credit. All the answers are out there for you. I don't know if you're cheating or not. But the big points are your assessments and the quick checks. Those are the things. So if I'm looking at homework, let's say I'm doing a bunch of homework and then it says, oh, date-wise, quick check. Well, there's a quick check here that's on this homework. So I probably should be doing those quick checks. I have a lot of people giving me homework and not giving me quick checks, which makes me wonder, are we watching those videos? Are we learning what we have to learn? Because this is not a grade based on what you know from first, second, and third quarter, which is your review preview. You could have stuff from the old stuff. This is a grade of fourth quarter new stuff. Do you understand? So there's 2 things, remember. You have to participate and demonstrate. Some of you have just started to participate. Awesome. But participating will not get you to passing. You have to demonstrate. That's the big thing. All right. And just another note that if you have missed an assessment and it's like, it's gone, you need to email me and I will give you the next version of that because you're not going to get the same version as your peers did. Okay. Because those are gone. All right. That's pretty much all I have. I stuck to about 5 minutes. If you have any questions, please make sure to ask. Remember, I'm meeting through Google today, but I am not tomorrow, and I won't be at my computer tomorrow, possibly till 1 o'clock, because I'll be at Lincoln cleaning out my classroom from 8 until noon. So I will not be answering any questions from that time because I only have 4 hours to get everything for the summer taken care of. All right. Have a great day. Again, I hope to see you at Google Meets this morning. Bye.